Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? This is Jacob here, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be doing a peaceful survival showcase a little bit. What I'm doing today is basically I've been working for an extremely long time on an extremely tough project. It took me about, I think I worked for about 10 hours straight today on this project. Essentially what it is, it's an underwater tunnel. Pretty much, I did do this all in survival mode, although I am in peaceful, so that does kind of give me the upper hand. But this did still take a ton of work, and it was a ton of concentration. I'll explain, everything later. But I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on the outside. So pretty much the other day, I was in my main survival world, and I was kind of exploring, and I was looking around through some caves, and I came across this really sick ravine. And pretty much what it was it dumped out into the ocean. There was kind of like a hole where the water from the ocean reached through, and pretty much there were still lava pools, but I just thought it was so cool. And you guys can kind of see the tunnel formation. But, I just thought it's a really cool ravine. If you kind of look down there, you can see you can see the big hole and how deep it goes in the water. And I just thought it was amazing. Like, I'd never seen anything like it form in Minecraft. I did not use a seed. So, one day I was thinking to myself, what if I could make a mine shaft kind of thing? Because I'm usually pretty big on mine shafts, and I had a mine shaft. And this world was only started a couple days ago, so it's not too complex. But I thought, what if I spent just an entire day just working on a really nice, cool underwater tunnel for this thing? And so it's not complete yet. It does go all the way through, but I haven't, spruced up with powered rails, a ton of powered rails, and I haven't spruced up, the parts that aren't exactly underwater. But it's almost an entirely underwater. Of course, it's raining. That's going to be nice. Well, it's pretty much an entire underwater tunnel that I made out of glass so that you can see into the water. And this took me forever. I'm telling you guys, to work underwater in survival mode is a pain, because you can't drown. You got to try to build off, and but yeah, this is what it looks like from the outside. It's really sick. It kind of comes out of a cave that another mine shaft that I built underwater, and then it goes all the way down to block 11, which I'll show you guys later, and it connects to another mine shaft that I'd already built. So this thing is sick. Like, the work that was put into it, I don't know. But as you guys can see, it just keeps going down. You can see the rail system inside of it that you ride, and it goes all the way down into a really sick cave, and it goes all the way back up to my home base. I'll show you where it connects to. But I'm telling you guys, the amount of time it took to mine all this material, get all that glass, all the sand, all the cobblestone, it took hours. And I'm telling you guys, though, just the amount of work that it takes to build something like that, it's totally worth it in the end. Because, just how cool is that? Like, I know I spent hours doing that, and I could have spent that time doing anything else. But, just really saying, this is one of the coolest things that I've ever built, and it's probably the coolest thing I've ever built in survival mode. I'm mainly a builder. My house in this world isn't top-notch at all. I just built, a basic survival house. But I'm more of a builder and a constructor, and so I take real-life things and try to put them in Minecraft. And so, essentially, let me show you guys where it all connects to, and we're going to take through it. Hopefully, I'm probably going to do it 2 times. So this is my original mine shaft. Originally, I had just this one rail right here on the left going down into just a cave system. And then now I made it connect to another thing that goes into the ocean, which is pretty much where that water tunnel is. So we're going to go ahead and take it through it. Hopefully it doesn't go too fast. We're going to try to get all the turns right and everything. This is pretty tough. I've only ridden this whole thing twice. But as you can guys see, this is just underwater that I had to mine all out. This isn't underwater, actually. This is just inside. And now we get to the ocean. As you can see here, this is just really, really cool. We go down this hill here, and this is where the turns get kind of funky. I know we take a drop, and then we turn, and then right, and then left, and then right. It's down this huge thing, then right, boom, and there. We push another minecart, but hopefully it'll keep going. There we go. Probably should have. There we go. Now we're rolling. I just flipped to the other minecart. But so as of now, I don't have enough gold to make powered rails to make this thing run on its own the entire way through. So I am having to use the W key, but whatever. It's fine. This is my original mine shaft, and as you can see right here, it cuts back up and it goes all the way back up to the surface. And we're gonna ride through it one more time. And this time, actually, we should probably, what I might think about doing after we go through the water part is going back through and actually getting rid of that other minecart so we can ride the whole thing through by itself, which would be pretty sick. So you can see all those caves that I had to, dig through. And let me just say, I tried doing this on easy mode or normal, and it was just impossible. I kept running into mobs when I was building in the caves, and it was just took way too long. I died so many times, and the resources that I had, they're not very easy to get. So let's just say it wasn't too easy. So I decided to just go to peaceful mode. I do a lot of survival worlds in peaceful anyway, because as I said before, I'm a builder, not really a survivor. And that's my claim to fame, is that, I'll play in peaceful mode, and I'm not ashamed of it. It's part of the game. And so, yeah, guys, that is my underwater ocean ravine, the coolest ravine that I've ever seen, and the coolest tunnel, one of the coolest things I've ever built in survival mode. This project took about 10 hours and 30 minutes to complete fully, and that includes the mining for the materials that it required. That also includes getting the sand, and it includes building the whole tunnel itself and creating the minecart system. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like on the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and be sure to stay cool.